Okay, everybody, we're back today to work on a little mini flow. This is going to be just a little tidbit. Not sure how long it'll go here, probably 15 minutes or less. Take this flow and work on it throughout the week when you have time. If you've only got 5 or 10 minutes, maybe you flow through this sequence one time, maybe you flow through it 2 times. Maybe 4, maybe 5. Just working on some basic poses in yoga and getting that little bit of flow, that little bit of heat going in the body. You can get a little bit of heat going, you can get a lot of heat going, whatever you choose. All right, we always want to start by just warming up a little bit. When you're flowing, kind of a nice way to warm up is just kind of swing around. You know, just get everything loosened up a little bit, swing around, keep your feet grounded. I just feel like a little kid doing this. I love it. Feels great. Really does feel great. Looks kind of crazy, but does feel great. Okay, I'm going to come back and find our center. Yeah, we're just going to take a minute to get some things worked out of your neck. So you can side to side, ear to shoulder. Always remember to do a few little movements before you start to flow, before you start to watch a video, because we always crank our heads to watch the video. And we don't want to pull anything. Notice if you feel or hear those 3 little Rice Krispie guys in your brain, snap, crackle, pop. And, you know, just kind of pay attention. They may be gone by the end of the day or the end of the practice. Taking a moment here, softly, slowly. Please don't whip around with your neck. Take the time that you need. And bring it back to center. Okay, now this is not my typical starting out with that meditation and that slow stretch and then into a workout and then back down to the floor. Just a few minutes to get you warmed up, something to work on, something to leave you with each day. You know, we all need a little bit of variety. Bring the arms out to the sides. I want you to lift the arms overhead, reach and breathe. Lift and lengthen, look between the palms, and then side body bend over to the right. Right hand to the left thigh, left hand over and across. Now your mats can be facing straight forward. This will be a little bit easier rather than turning the directions I do for the camera. And then you don't have to move around as much as you flow, trying to get from position to position. Now we're going to cartwheel our way over to the left side, left hand to the thigh, right arm reaches over and across. Maybe take a moment to just kind of flow your way from side to side. Whatever feels good. And then we're going to release it back down. Now you guys, if you have your mats pointed forward, towards whatever device you're watching this on, you'll be towards the front of your mat. And then I want you to inhale, lift the arms overhead, and exhale, sink down into a chair pose. Flow all the way from chair into a forward fold, chin to the chest, chest to the thighs, knees are nice and soft. Okay, maybe sway the hips here, just getting warmed up. And then come into a half lift. Pick up the body, nice long spine, nice straight legs. Yeah, nice striped legs, nice straight legs. Reach the crown out and forward. And then exhale, soften, forward fold. Now we are going to step both feet back to begin with. Left foot back, right foot back. Shift yourself into a downward facing dog. Find whatever form of down dog you like. Take your time here. Take 3, 4, 5, 6 breaths, whatever you need to do. Bicycling, reaching, breathing. Maybe you bring the toes inward and sink the heels out, the heels inward, the toes out. Okay, find your space. Find your space. Come all the way forward to plank. Take a breath or 2. Down dog, plank. And then lowering, knees, chest, chin, knees, thighs, chest, and forehead actually. Tuck the elbows in nice and tight. And with an inhale, lift the chest. Now remember, don't lift the head up. You are just lifting the chest. That didn't feel so good. Maybe I will show you that next time. All right, lifting the chest from the mat, still looking straight down. Nice flexion in the back body. Beautiful. Exhale, release. Push into the mat. Lift yourself all the way up, plank pose. Take a breath or two, or sink it all the way back into downward facing dog, yogi's choice. Inhale, lift the hips up and back. Reach and breathe, sink and settle. Maybe bicycle the knees, whatever feels good to you. Pull the tailbone up and back. Nice. All right, walk it all the way forward, full forward fold. Chin to the chest, chest to the thighs, crown of the head towards the floor. And inhale, sweep it all the way up. Arms out to the sides, reach up, breathe, let go. Pull those upper arms back towards the ears. Maybe look up between the palms. And then exhale, sink it down into chair pose. Take a moment, try to hold that chair pose. Beautiful, beautiful. And breathe. And then exhale, release it down. Hands to the earth. Straighten the knees. Chin to the chest, chest to the thighs. You can keep the knees soft, okay, but not such a deep stretch. Perfect. Now step both feet back, downward facing dog. Lift and shift the hips up and back. Draw the heart center towards those thumbs, plank pose. Take a moment, hold here in plank pose. And then lower knees, thighs, belly, chest, chin. Tuck the elbows in. Drop the tops of the feet. See if you can come up a little bit farther. Inhale, lifting. Maybe you push into the hands. Come up a little bit farther yet. Maybe you, eventually, as we go along, you can pick any of these different yogi choices you want. Push into the tops of the feet. Lift the knees. Heart center reaches out and forward. Wherever you are, coming back into your downward facing dog. Chest towards the thighs. Spread the fingers wide. Roll the elbow creases forward. Soften, soften. And then inhale, lift the left leg up. Sweep it forward. Pick it up if you need to. Bring it forward. Come into a high lunge. All right. Knee is over the ankle, not beyond the toes. Okay, let's come into a runner's lunge. We're going to sink that right heel down towards the mat. Lower the right knee. Drop the top of the right foot. Send the hip crease back towards the heel. And maybe you pick up the toes on the left. Reach the arms long. See what feels good to you here. And come back forward. Now, if you want, the knee can go over towards the tops of the toes here because you don't have all your weight. You have control. The body weight is not pushing into your joint. Forward and back. And just take a moment. Now, if you feel all bunched up, I want you to grab these blocks. If you feel all bunched up here, this is really going to help. And try that with your blocks. Always having all your props here for you, ready to go. Just because I don't have them out doesn't mean we may not need them. Just because I do have them out doesn't mean you're going to need them. And maybe you do 2 or 3 of these poses we've done today. Maybe you don't like the flow. It's okay. Find what you like. Love it. Do it. Keep moving. All right. Now, even if you have the blocks, well, you can use them to push into, to curl the toes under and lift that back knee up. Step the right foot forward to meet the left. I'm going to set my blocks aside for a moment. You are in your forward fold. Woo. Inhale, sweep it up. Hinge from the hips, flat back. Reach and breathe. Lift and lengthen. Let it go. Be happy. Don't worry. Oh, God, I'm so sorry. I should have never done that. Exhale. Bend the knees. Bend the elbows. Didn't mean to terrify you guys or scare you away. Full forward fold. Chin to the chest, chest to the thighs. Lift the knees, look out and forward, extend the spine. Oh, soften back down. Step both feet back to your downward facing dog. Lift and shift those hips. Find your squishy place. Find your happy spot. Sing to yourself, crank the music. All right, pump those ankles, come to those toes, do whatever you need to. Now draw yourself forward, coming into plank. Plank pose. Woo. Tighten, tighten. Now we don't want the butt up here, we don't want it down here right now. We're trying to get that nice ski slope all the way from the crown of the head down to the tailbone. I can't see where I'm at, so hopefully I got a little ski slope there. All right, lower the knees. Drop the tops of the feet, thighs, chest down, elbows in, tuck in tight. Come up into whatever form you would like to come into. Little baby cobra, a little bit farther, maybe a little bit farther. Find where you need to be at. Maybe you sway the hips from side to side. Okay, now don't do that if it doesn't feel good. Come all the way back into your downward facing dog. Whew. Push it back. There goes my little earbud. Flies out. It's like parts of my body are flying apart or something. All right, sink the heels down. It's been a long day, people. Tailbone up and back. Reach and breathe. Lift that right leg up. Sorry. Sweep the right leg forward, coming into your lunge. Pick it up and put it there if you need to. God, I've been doing this for a long time and my leg won't still go all the way up there by itself. It's all right. Okay, lower that left knee. And we're going to come into our runner's lunge. So you can drop the top of your foot if it feels good to keep the toes curled. Go ahead. Sink, hip back towards the heel. And flex that ankle on the right. Pick up the toes if it feels okay. If it doesn't, keep them down. Just get a little bit of movement in the hip, however it feels good to you. Not moving too quickly. Noticing what you feel on your journey, forward and back. Okay, come back to your flat foot on the right. Walk your hands around to center. We are going to bring those knees in, come down to the floor. Take that flow and repeat it. Repeat it over and over a few times. Find any of those little places that we need to work on. Sorry, always adjusting. It's a yoga thing. And I hope that you find something that feels really good. I hope you find something that maybe enlightens you today, or you feel a lot better, you get a little bit of energy, or maybe you needed to unwind and you were a little bit stressed out. Whatever it is, I hope you found that in this practice today. I wish you much love, much peace in your life. I really do send from my heart to your heart love and kindness. Share it. I will tell you, if it spread like the flu, just imagine what a beautiful world this would be. Take care. Love you all. Namaste.